Hey guys, Prangell Gaming here, and today I'm going to be giving you your second Millwall analysis video of the day. Obviously, this one is Bury versus Millwall. I cannot wait to get into it as there was a lot of interesting things that happened in this match. Now, as for the first half, there wasn't so much that happened. I'm going to be honest, there was one chance from Bury and two, probably from us, that weren't, well, good at all, I'm going to be honest. So, the first chance in the game came from former Everton striker James Vaughan as his header went wide of the target after Danny Mayer sent in a pinpoint cross. And as for Millwall, as I said, we had two disappointing chances with Harry Smith and Fred Onyema headering over the bar in the first 45 minutes. But that was all for the first half. And well into the second half, and well, it took 56 minutes to actually have a pretty decent effort on goal. And what happened here was it was a Joe Martin free kick that bounced off of the gloves of Ben Williams, and well, we got a corner out of that, so another set piece, which ultimately we don't usually do stuff with set pieces. That being said, there were some stuff that happened in this game that you could argue against that. And well, surprisingly, Bury took the lead, and it was for a well-worked goal, and it was a brilliant header. This was in the 61st minute, and James Vaughan was the goal scorer after Tom Pope turned through the defence and laid it to Danny Mayer, who put the cross in, and Mayer's cross found the head of James Vaughan, who headed it against the crossbar, but it bounced straight down into the goal, and that was Vaughan's 8th of the league campaign. Not doing too bad, and I hope he doesn't get injured, because he isn't doing that bad for a striker that has had a pretty upsetting career due to injuries. And well, he and Bury made one step closer towards success as they extended their lead only 6 minutes later. And it was the first time that Bury had scored two since the 5th of November, but obviously that one ended in a draw. And well, Millwall were cut on the break, and it really annoyed me with this one because we get caught on the break and cut down every single time. And Tom Pope actually prodded the ball through to Scott Barres, and that was then played straight through to James Vaughan, who didn't actually touch the ball until he side-footed it with his first touch, which went into the back of the net. That was his 9th of the season. He is actually going pretty close to getting in the top goal scorers at the moment, so he's not doing too bad. But Bury's dreams were crushed in the 69th minute through a red card as Fred Onyema flicked the ball over the goalkeeper, and well, it was blocked off of the line. Now, that would have been okay if it wasn't have been said to have been used by a hand to get the ball off the line. And well, Niall Mayer was given a straight red card, and we got a penalty out of that. So I'm not going to complain, and if that's the way that Millwall get back into the game, that's the Millwall get back into the game. Any means necessary, we will take it. And in the 70th minute, Sean Williams actually stepped up to take the penalty. Having only scored 3 goals this season for us, it really didn't matter though, as he put it coolly into the bottom left corner, making it 2-1 and giving us a sense of hope. But that red card and the goal really did transform the game into Millwall's favour. I think we just had a sense of belief that just wasn't there when we was 2-0 down. And well, Ben Williams had to make an impressive save as Fred Onyema perfectly headed the ball. And unfortunately, after the cross from Ferguson came in, it just wasn't good enough to beat Williams in the end. But we kept on fighting, we kept with the commitment, the drive, everything that we needed to do. I was really impressed with the passion fighting through, and we actually won a free kick in the 86th minute, and this was taken by Ferguson, put straight into the box, and it met with an unmarked head of Callum Butcher, who came on as a substitute in the 74th minute, not long before it had gone into the back of the net, and his header nestled into the bottom left corner, and that was his 2nd goal for Millwall since joining us in the summer transfer window. He's a pretty good actual signing for us, and well, I'm going to be honest, I want to see more of him playing. I don't know whether he will or won't, obviously we have to see in the upcoming weeks. And the unthinkable happened for Millwall. I'm not going to lie, this completely caught me off guard as I wasn't actually at the game, but reading through it I was like, we've actually won the game. My word, that is a surprise, because we literally, I'm not going to lie, when we went 2-0 down, I expected Bury to go on and win it. I didn't think that we would be actually able to get back into the game, because sometimes we do struggle, especially when they got that red card, because that usually is a turning point where we can't break down a defence. But what happened with the winner was Aidan O'Brien got it, and it was through a delicately placed ball from Marlon Romeo that went towards the far post, and O'Brien was there to tap it into the empty side of the net. There was nothing that their goalkeeper Ben Williams could have done, despite doing really well in the game. And well, it looked impossible to get any points against Bury at points, and not only did we get back in the game, we turned it around and actually won a full 3 points, and that was all thanks to Aidan O'Brien's 8th of the season. Now into the key players, and well, for Bury it's going to have to be James Vaughan. The former Premier League player gave his side a rare spell of belief that they could go on and win this game with their 2 goals, and honestly I do believe that Bury were very unlucky. They got caught late on, and well, they should at least came away with a point, and so they were very, very unlucky, and it was very cruel the fact that they actually conceded that late goal that meant they was getting nothing from a game that they did play really well in. And for Millwall, I'm going to have to go with Aidan O'Brien. He got the match winner. That's literally the only reason I've given it here to him. But it doesn't matter how he got the goal, why he scored it. All that stuff is irrelevant. We got the 3 points, and that's what we needed after 2 lacklustre performances against Bolton Wanderers and AFC Wimbledon. Hopefully, that should help us move on in the league. We do have a lot of games coming up, so I stress the importance that we have to continue at this level of fighting back and doing really well and getting 3 points. Ultimately, we need to be in those playoffs at least by the end of the season, and so if we continue in this manner, it shouldn't be a problem. But Bury, I really do hope this is a way that they're going to start coming back. They're going to actually win a game because they deserve to in this game. I do feel slightly unlucky for them, the fact that they didn't go on and get at least a point out of it. They needed to, and they ultimately deserve to. But anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this Millwall analysis video. But until the next one, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next Millwall analysis video. But obviously, until then, goodbye.